What's going on, and welcome into your Monday stream for this week. I'm Nick, that's Connor, and this is your weekly video game Monday stream from Call of 64. Of course, we are continuing the Nuzlocke that we began over 2 months ago at this point. As always, I'm so happy to be here. Connor, how you doing?
Doing great. Scappy564 with the follow. Welcome in, everybody.
Scappy. Welcome into our amazing chat. Amazing people like Hope, Big Mac, MG Dunbar, Sweet, Rye Bread, King Dude, Hawk, Chill Your Ponies, Biv, and many, many more joining us for this fun. If you want to go and watch this live, you can do so over on twitch.tv/co_op every single week, 7 to 10 Eastern. And then if you are watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Go hit that subscribe button. It means the world to us, helps the channel out in a major way. So thank you so much for doing that. Maybe tell a friend about us, tell your mailman, whatever. Do what you gotta do. But no, I'm very, very happy to be here. I told Connor I got a lot of conversation points for him, but I'll save some of them in my back pocket for a bit this stream.
What that fucking means.
Yeah.
Nick, what is your favorite Pokemon as Seals?
Piplup is my favorite Pokemon.
You look
I like
a
a fucking
Piplup
penguin.
guy.
Penguins are cute, man.
All right.
Death Stranding 2 waiting room? Yeah, it kind of. We are also just waiting for Death Stranding 2 shenanigans at this point.
Here's where we're at currently.
Break it down.
I've looked up what the next gym's levels are. We have 2 Pokemon that are going to be good against both of them, which is good. That are of appropriate level, of good level. Could be way better level, honestly. But we have distance until we can go do this again, or go to the gym. So we could level up on the way, or we can do some grinding now. But we have level 39, 42, 47, 40, and then 25 and 3. I didn't realize we have 2 V-slashing Pokemon.
We're double V-slashed up.
Yep. I think we continue onward and just see where the wind takes us, and if we need to level up by the time we get there, we can do so.
I like going with the wind.
We're turfing.
Before we get into it, King Vex has a question, and then I have a question from the chat. What's your McDonald's order, y'all? I am getting the $5 meal deal every single time at this point with a large Diet Coke. And I'm doing the double cheeseburger version of that. How about you, Con?
I've been doing that a lot lately too, but I've been getting the nuggets as well quite often. 10 nuggets, 2 buffalo, 2 ranch, 1 and then fries and a Coke.
I love that.
That shit's delish.
Yeah. My question for the chat is, how the hell are y'all doing? Hope you guys are staying frosty, because it's hot if you're here in the States, basically everywhere right now. I had a good friend that I haven't hung out with in a couple years, but she was out in never mind, I don't hang out with anyone, that whole story. But she is up in Oregon right now, and there's snow, and I was like, you might be the only part of the country where there is not 900-degree heat, and I'm immensely jealous because it's so fucking hot here. So I hope everyone is staying cool, having an ice cold beverage, hanging out, having a good time, settling in for a stream.
How do we feel about the quarter pounder, Nick?
Love me a good quarter pounder, dude. Love me a good quarter pounder.
I didn't really do the quarter pounder until I became an adult. I matured, and I was like, okay, time to level up from the double cheeseburger to the quarter pounder, and that's a big change up. I haven't had one in a while though. Maybe I'll have one for lunch tomorrow. But how do you feel about the Big Mac?
You know I love me. I mean, Big Macs are mod's amazing, but I also love a Big Mac.
He's fine.
Here's the thing with the Big Mac. It's either a 7 out of 10 sandwich, like it's good, or it's a 3 out of 10 dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've ever had like a 5 out of 10 Big Mac.
Yeah.
Our Big Mac though, our moderator Big Mac,
5 out of 10. No.
Oh damn. Oh, we're cutting them down at the knees, Connor. What are we doing here? God damn.
Yeah, dude.
Go for a chop block. Yo, what the fuck he says? Goddamn.
All right, let's get unconfused, please.
What's a snack or meal you pick every time you gotta pick up a pre-order you've been hyped for? What are energies? Are you talking about like if I'm going to pick up a pre-order for like, for example, Death Stranding or something?
I think that's what they mean. Yeah, like
Honest-
you trying to get a Coke on the way to the Switch 2.
Can I get Death Stranding physical tomorrow for the
Yes.
deluxe edition?
You can try.
I mean,
Oh no,
I'm
no,
go-
tomorrow. No, I think it's only
I-
digital.
Yeah, I don't think so. I also.
Should I learn
That stinks,
Safeguard?
man. Because I want a copy of that game. You know, I want a physical for it. Got to go with the Red Bull. For me, Connor and I are both fountain soda drinkers. Like that's our thing.
It's elite.
It's so
Elite.
good.
Are you guys gonna stay up till midnight and play this game? I can't do that. I've aged out of that.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Connor. I can't do that either nowadays. Like midnight is my bedtime, and if I am up, like sure, you know me, watching some TikToks till like 12:30, anyways. But if I'm staying up, like I'm exhausted doing that. I can't just stay up and play games. Like last year, the fact that when FF7 Rebirth came out, I played it till like 3:30 in the morning. Nope, can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I just the joy is sapped out of it whenever I stay up that late trying to.
I'm not King Dude. You don't need to worry. I'm still gonna stay up for a ridiculous amount of time on streams. I'm not that old yet. And I think I got until I am probably 30 to stay up for 24 hours straight.
Life's gonna come at you fast, buddy.
I mean, Connor, I'm in the prime of my life. I'm getting out there. I'm exploring. I'm running. I'm feeling great right now. Did I just absolutely destroy a Lux Supreme box from Taco Bell? Yeah. Am I gonna feel way better tomorrow when I burn off those calories in the morning? Hell yeah. Gosh
Yeah.
darn. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what he does?
Come on. It's L.A. Night, and then he goes, yeah. That's the whole bit there. Oh, we got a fun King of the Ring, or is it Kings and Queens of the Ring? What's the thing this weekend? WWE this weekend. It is. Oh, come on, don't do that for me. Oh, dude. Brady's not here because he's at Raw right now. That's the truth. It's in Columbus right now. Somebody probably already chatted it. It is Night of Champions. Night of Champions, yes.
Ninja Gaiden 4.
Night of Champions
We're
4,
stoked on
King
it.
and Queen of the Ring. Thank you so much, Crimson Zelda. Yeah, so we got a fun weekend ahead of us. Also, by the way, I want to throw this out there. Obviously, it's not locked in. It's not on our schedule yet. But in the next couple weeks, we will be doing Kingdom Hearts in one weekend. That will happen in the next, before Connor and I go on vacation. Just a heads up there. 4 letters, 1 word, yeet.
Yeet?
Come on. Yeet. Connor, you do not know yeet?
No.
4 letters, 1 word, yeet. Which KH? KH1. It'll be my first time beating KH1. And then that way, next year, we can play Birth by Sleep, which Connor's been waiting for me to play
You have to
for
play-
approximately 15
You have to play
years.
Chain of Memories off stream though.
I'm going to watch Chain of Memories.
No. It's so
Connor,
good.
Connor, you went from you just go straight to Birth by Sleep to now I need to actually play these games and understand the story.
Are you?
Come on.
I'm gonna be jealous of you playing Birth by Sleep. I want to play Birth by Sleep.
Connor let Nick go 24 years without beating KH1. Yeah, I mean
It's
I
not for
played
lack of
some KH1.
trying.
Oh, dude, King Dude, somebody just on Tuesday stream just be like, hey, get Big Mac in here and give me a solid. Actually, I want Brady with that one too. Maybe we get Brady eating instead.
When's the 999?
Next week?
Oh wait, really?
I think so. I think it's next Friday.
I recently started.
Literally, it is pretty nuts.
Sick to have a cohesive story. Yeah, you gotta go from the jump for sure.
I'm going to Pittsburgh this weekend. What's in Pittsburgh? I almost said the wrong. Like I don't even know what I almost said there. Pittsburgh. What's in Pittsburgh? Connor, are you a fan of Poliwhirl's Pokemon design?
Yeah. Are you not?
Me too. I think that they look really cool.
Well,
when are we getting
I'm a
me
Poliwrath.
versus Connor on Tekken 8? We've already gotten that.
Yeah, I beat him
and
every single time we
I
played.
came out victorious.
No, that's not true. There's no video footage. So just believe me when I say that I beat him.
I don't know if there's been a fighting game yet outside of Sony Smash
Ep.10.
or at regular Smash that you have beaten me in.
At all?
Predictions of how? Yeah, I'm saying other than those two. Overall, meaning like, yeah, you've beaten me in some Tekken games before, but like when we're doing a Tekken thing, I win more, and so I win the day, I would say. Predictions for how many? Oh, the King Dude, I can't even finish that sentence. Streets are saying Connor wants to the smoke on Tekken 8. That is the rumor. Matt, return my goddamn phone calls, man. I want to talk to you, dude. This guy shows up all the time.
Out in public.
This guy shows up all the time. I'm kidding, Matt. You hear
Wow.
me yap way too much, anyways. I love you, man. You called me once. Maybe I called your brother a couple times. That's on me. That's on me. Yeah, and honestly, Matt, one should be enough. One should be enough. It left no text. That's a great point, Matt. It's a great point. Oh my gosh. What's up, Pastry Things? How's it going? The fun part of this is I have that audio extremely low right now, so I can like basically only hear you. It's good stuff right now. It feels finally like my ears are not burning by the end of stream because of how loud the Pokemon music is.
Do we like Oasis? I've been listening to a ton of Oasis lately.
Connor's back on the Oasis train. Matt, are you going to call me back? What's up with that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh shoot!
I'm sorry,
I just
chat.
attacked my own Pokemon on accident.
Oh, nice. Hopefully it's not Bacon attacking Minnie. I'll call you back. Yes. I was nervous. I thought Matt was going to ghost me after a decade of friendship. I'm driving into Forza Horizon 5 heavy pastry things. Come on. Come on. I think it might be official that Forza Horizon 5 might be the game I talk about the most on the channel.
It is 1000%. Yes.
For this year, yeah.
No, just in
Over
general.
Rebirth. Over Final Fantasy 7 at this point, which is nuts. I'm just so ass at racing, so am I, but it's a lot of fun. Did your mom ever tell us if she knew about Cyberpunk? Alec, she did. And she did not know about Cyberpunk. She said, I don't know what that is. And I go, gosh darn it. Ma, can you just help out, please? FF16 is what I've been playing. Oh my god, they treat some of the types of humans so bad, it's infuriating to me. Yep, it definitely evokes a strong emotional response for a lot of like what these characters are doing and makes you hate them a whole bunch.
I like
Rush,
Final Fantasy
Sorry.
15, but I don't love it. It's fine.
15? Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Give Pikachu the XP share. Interesting. You might need to get on that, Connor.
I'm trying to make sure that these guys are leveled up high enough for when I get to the next gym.
Oh, yeah, Matt, there's a Pikachu. Connor went back and caught one during his grind off stream.
I played so much.
F16
I played so
far,
much of
around
this game.
halfway in 10 out of 10, but not done. I think that that game is 9.5, and it would be a 10 if there was just a little bit more reason to do side content. MG Dunbar gifting out a sub to CDR Sparks, and Ali gifting out a sub to the one, the only Emmy Lucid. So I think worse than being a sports fan in Indiana, I'm gonna be honest with you, G-Dog. I feel so bad for the Pacers, and I also feel bad for the Thunder. I feel really bad for SGA and that team when it comes to this win, because you go and you look on media right now, everyone's just like, yeah, they would have lost, and it's like, I'm a firm believer of in Draymond Green, who I think is an annoying person when it comes to a lot of the way that he talks in the NBA and everything. But this point is very, very valid.
Fucking cooked.
It has a great point on the fact of like, hey, we won championships because somebody got hurt on the other side. We've lost championships because somebody on our team got hurt. That's how it goes, and it sucks, but that's sort of just how it goes. So you can't invalidate everything if you're going to validate some of them, you know. But like the hard part is just media is going to act a certain way with this, and I I also though kind of do believe like what Halliburton was 3 for 3 like 7 minutes of the game from beyond the arc. That's unbelievable. So my heart goes out to the Pacers faithful that are probably pissed off right now, and I also hope that people cool to the media about the Thunder. Have you guys checked out Rematched yet? No, I'm gonna play some tonight after stream for just so we have it for what we've been playing. That's coming up.
We're both way more stoked on it now, ponies, because of that direct for sure.
Yeah, we talked about it on CGNC this past week. Rematch isn't for me. King Dude, I think that Rematch is going to be for me because I got a couple podcasts I want to listen to tonight, and that's going to be the perfect plug-in podcast. I think I might even play it on desktop, like play it here on PC Game Pass.
Is it on Game Pass?
Yeah, I think so. Playoffs are just too fucking long. Pacers' first playoff game was April 19th. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of issues. Oh, wait, no, you're going to call me after? Yeah, you can call me after stream, bro. Put a smile on my face. Connor never calls me.
I called you like 6 times today.
I know. I was on the phone more today with you and Brady than maybe any other day since starting up full time and everything. It's been a fun one.
What did you have for dinner? Oh, wait, you had a Taco Bell.
Connor, I didn't just have Taco Bell. I destroyed that Taco Bell.
I wasn't particularly hungry before stream, so I just had some Cheez-Its. I'm dead serious.
What we've been playing, easily my favorite type of co-op pod. That's interesting. We haven't done one in a minute. The issue is just Connor and I are consistently on review. It's tough. Congrats on the Ishin kill. Bulbs, thank you so much. That means a lot. If you don't know, chat, I did beat Sekiro. I have beaten Sekiro. And as much shit as Connor wants to talk
somehow
about how
the worst
long,
gamer at Co-op 64 is still somehow there.
Connor, you got skill checked in this game.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you said that you put it down because you couldn't beat the owl.
Never said that. I've never once said that. I said that's just where I left off.
I've heard it both ways.
I was reviewing something. I had to stop playing to go play something else. I have always said that.
Connor's the best gamer at Co-op 64.
It's true. Thank you.
That,
clip it. Clip him saying that. Clip him saying that.
King Dude, you got time.
Somebody clip him. Somebody clip him. No context.
Connor
Just no context. No context.
Connor could one-shot it. Finally, I can see me do something else. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to play Super Metroid. Like, that's going to be a blast. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to beating Cage in one weekend after Super Metroid. I am not excited for what we have next. Will you be done in time for after Super Metroid for Mario Sunshine? For Zelda?
Yeah. Potentially.
How many more Zelda streams do you got?
I have 4 more dungeons, but we should be kind of smoother sailing here after last stream.
I think we need official stat sheets of all your gaming accolades. General G-Dog, I think it's really, really easy when it comes to the best gamer conversation. 2023, this bit started a little bit. 2024, it took off. And Connor's first thing that he said to me was, you haven't beaten Bloodborne. At the time, I hadn't beaten a Souls game yet. And he said, I'd beaten Bloodborne, so I'm a better gamer than you. So then I beat Bloodborne. And then Connor said, you're still not a better gamer than me. You haven't beaten Cuphead. And then I beat Cuphead.
I was just trying to get him to play these games. That was all it was.
And then...
There's nothing more to it.
He had no other game of difficult status for him to beat. And I didn't even think that was a fair way to do it. I didn't even think that, like, oh, you have to beat a certain game. There's too many games. But there's also games that Connor also got skill checked on. Something like Seafoam, where he didn't beat that. Because he's not good enough of a gamer. And I have. I don't think that there's any one game that makes you a better gamer than the other person. But
Connor does have the Rebirth Platinum. Yeah, Platinum Rebirth. There you go.
What? Put a bunch of time into something?
That is the hardest thing I've ever done in video games. Period.
What up?
Every single time I beat a boss in that game, it was like I have like this amount of health left, and then the boss defeat like thing came up at the top or whatever. Like it was always close. It was never easy. It was so fucking good.
I'm trying to delete the clip that Big Mac just made of me saying you're the best gamer at Co-op 64.
Screen record it. Screen record it.
He already did. I don't care if Charlie thinks Connor's the best gamer
Me and Chadley are
yeah,
like
Code
this,
64.
dude. We are bros.
Matt, I have a question for you. We got extra life coming up. We don't have plans to fly anyone out right now, but like if I flew you out just to be my hype man during the Co-op 64 tournament, like I would spend my own money on that. Like if you want to like fly out, man, and like only be on the content for 3 hours for the gauntlet and just hype man me, and then we'll also get Nathan to drive down. Boom, perfect.
Boom.
Could be a lot of fun. Could be a lot of fun. Because guess what? Connor and Brady, they don't care enough to have a posse behind them, dude. They don't care to have a crew. You, me, Nate, we will step up to what? The streets, Connor. Step up to the streets. As an older brother, I have to support Connor being the best gamer narrative. Sorry. I mean, no, you don't.
I thought
don't, actually.
Blub was saying like my take on Blasphemous was bad, and then I was like, I don't think I have a take on Blasphemous, but I think he's just saying my takes in general are blasphemous. I'll live with it.
I represent myself in the best gamer competition. Matt, if you fly out, you know, then that can buy you a ticket. I'm just kidding, because you want to know what would happen, Connor? Matt would win and then take the belt back to wherever he's living at. You know what I'm saying? Golly. But I couldn't stand Chadley yapping in my ear after doing literally anything. Yeah, I'm not a huge Chadley fan.
Dude, it's hilarious. I don't know what you guys are talking about. We will not accept any Chadley slander.
Once again, Alec, we're not going to do this first to beat something, because if it's a time thing, Connor's putting out a lot more time into games. But Connor was the king of, you haven't beaten this, so you're not the GOAT. And then what do I do, chat? I beat it.
Dude, neither of us can beat Lion King on SNES.
Oh, I mean, I could if I...
That is a good competition. That game's I've tried it.
Yeah,
it's impossible.
Yeah, I know that it's very difficult. I've seen other people play it.
I could beat it as a kid. Okay, poopy. Fake gamers. All right. We were all better at gaming when we were younger. That's just a fact. We just get progressively worse.
What was your... For me, I think 14-year-old COD lobbies, that's where I was my best. Maybe season 5. Actually, no. Season 5 of Fortnite. That's where I was the best.
What I would say is that like my skill was when I just like getting through games and knowing where to go. Like that's what I'm talking about. I was never good at multiplayer stuff, so.
Yeah, for Bulls, me too. That was
2018, 2019 Fortnite was just peak living.
Yeah. Didn't get better than going to Dusty's Depot, dude. Didn't get better than that.
Pikachu level 4, level 5. Double level up.
Chad, if we beat Super Metroid too early and we just have like a week where Connor is using the retro tank, so I'm not able to play Sunshine.
You could just play Sunshine on the Switch.
We're playing Mortal Kombat X. Do you have All Stars?
Digitally, so you might need to borrow my Switch.
I would have to borrow your Switch. We can just play Mortal Kombat X instead. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I have seen that clip where I read.
Mortal Kombat X. Is it X or is it 10? What did people generally call it?
10.
Okay. You can't just say. I mean, like for like Final Fantasy 10, I've heard people say Final Fantasy X, and it like makes my skin crawl. Like you can't do that. That's unacceptable to me.
No, it's X. Okay. Once again, my experience with Mortal Kombat X was what age? It was early high school for me. MKX. Yeah, April 14th, 2015. So I started playing that in August of 2015 when I was 14. And I played a stupid amount of this game, and I was not good at it. My buddy Joe was way better than me, but I was still having a blast. I'm so thankful I got the audio down on my end. I still hear the music, but it's just not great.
It's a bop. You're a hater.
As somebody that gets nicknamed Nikki95, I haven't given a 9.5 this year.
I the highest score I've given is a 9, and everything else is an 8. Like everything else.
What did you give a 9?
Night Rain.
Oh yeah.
Game of the year right now. Elden Ring Night Rain. Who could have dunk?
I need you, Connor, to do me a favor tomorrow at work. Go back and rewatch your reaction and see how upset you were.
What about what it was?
Yeah.
I don't think I was upset. I think I was just like I was confused. What do you mean, like after the fact? Once we got more information?
Just in general, yeah, across the board. Go rewatch all of our content on it. Bulb says, "Wait, you gave Expedition 33 an 8?"
Yeah, I did.
He did. He did.
Recon.
He did. What's up, Recon Awesome? Recon Awesome. Crazy work. I mean,
it's a great game.
Connor's not,
it's just a great game.
Connor's not a fan of the music in that game as much as everyone else is.
Music is overrated. It's still good. Like, it's still great. It's just like people are like, oh, it's the greatest soundtrack. There's a lot of hyperbole around the game, which I think a lot of people would say isn't hyperbole. It warrants it. It's just my opinion that it's a lot.
Connor somehow gives Uncharted 4 an 8. How that 10 out of 10 game is an 8 is beyond me.
First half,
it's
doesn't really get going until the second half of the game. It's an 8.5. Laura's almost done.
By the way,
before, I think.
Not first half. I just looked up the chapter list. 22 chapters. You say when the game gets to a certain point, it gets good. Chapter 8 is when that point is.
Madagascar, chapter 8.
Oh no, I thought that when you go to the snowy area with Sam is when you said it gets good.
No, I think it gets better then. I don't think it fully opens up until Madagascar. Tom Mozgov with the resub.
Tom Mozgov. 16 months of love. Ties. Mozgov. Can you find a way to time out Connor, King Dude? Remember, this is the person that you champion. This is your leader. Okay? I am a man of the people.
My takes aren't even that hot.
I love Expedition 33.
Expedition 33 is great.
4. I stand on business. I also
basic takes.
I also sometimes pizza's good. Yeah. Sometimes you're just right, Connor. Sometimes you're just correct. And if somebody's got to be the one that keeps the channel somewhat sane, I'll do it. Chat, I'll do it.
Wow, what a hero. Well, DreamWorks games.
Uncharted 4 better than The Last of Us? Really?
Yeah, let's calm down. Let's settle down here.
Connor, you want to know Uncharted 4 is better than The Last of Us Part 2?
No, it's not. No, it is not. You're out of your mind. Last of Us Part 2 is all killer, no filler, dude.
I'll always champion Connor, but everyone deserves a timeout every once in a while. Fair. Connor's been bad, chat.
My thumb hurts. My thumb has been hurting really bad, so I've been playing with my pointer finger the whole time.
That's funny. Do you remember when my good buddy Andrew had his finger hurt and we made fun of him a lot?
Yeah.
And then it turned out he actually broke his finger. Good times.
I'm really anxious about... Very good.
Sorry, the boys save these outlandish takes for when they're not in person to strangle each other. That's a good point, Matt.
Aurora 1998 with the follow. God damn it.
I will throw this out there, Connor. So Connor and I were on the phone a lot today. I had a great morning and getting ready for stream, doing a lot of stuff in the background. But as I was just editing, doing a bunch of other random shit, I've been listening to low roar music all day.
Aloha.
And it's been the only thing that's kept me sane.
Allie.
It's the only thing that's kept me sane, man.
I'm not playing any on Vita right now because I'm playing the Switch 2. I will be back, though. Back and better than ever.
I think that Connor's going to take a break from the Vita for quite some time here.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll do it. I'll get back on it faster if you say that.
I've enjoyed not hearing as much Vita conversation on the podcast. It's been nice. Or just in your presence.
You shouldn't say that in front of me. I will make a point to get back to the Vita now.
What's up, everyone? What's up, Rojo? How's it going? Connor, any any hype for this Death Stranding podcast releasing? Well, how did you enjoy the Death Stranding podcast? Don't give your like what we discussed, but how did you enjoy shooting that one?
It's fun. Had a good time. I love talking about the Stranding. I feel like I've said a lot of the points that I've already said on that podcast like quite a bit, so I was just trying to like make sure that I tried to say something new, but I don't know.
It's really interesting. I thought about leaving this in there because it's actually a really cool just moment. Right before the podcast started, we clicked record and Connor said one thing before the intro, and it's kind of fire. He just goes, he looks at me, he goes, "Dude, I'm just gonna let you go." And then the intro goes in and everything, and I'm like, fire me up. I just clipped it this morning and everything to post it for Thursday. But I was like, Connor really did let me yap for a lot of this podcast. So, but also Connor did get his yaps in, and obviously, what's great, you did a great job posting that episode and everything. But like, dude. It's such a fun podcast to shoot and everything.
I need Chad to get my back on this. Like, Death Stranding is like one of my favorite games of all time, and I've discussed it a ton on content. But like, man, details from a game that I've played 6 years ago, it's like it is so hard to remember specific things. You did a good job.
Yeah. Are you still playing RE Village this year? The plan was to play it in the first half of the year. I would say there is a approximately 5% chance I find time for RE Village this year. Connor, can you and I just sit down real quick and have this conversation? Because it's something I realized today while I was looking at our schedule. I added some things to it for the first time since SGF. Finally had some time to look at this. Listen to this madness, Connor, because I don't think you realize this, and I don't think the chat realizes this when it comes to just like what's happening later this year. Obviously, very excited for what we're doing for the back half of this year when it comes to streaming. And if you don't know, basically all the games that I'm streaming, I've already discussed at this point. Things like Ocarina of Time, I still have to do, and Sunshine, and then Final Fantasy X. That's basically the rest of my year. And then there's going to be a couple other small games in between there, like Super Metroid and Symphony of the Night. But I was looking at the release. What was the look for that?
Smaller games, Symphony of the Night.
How long is Symphony of the Night? 12 hours?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, like,
yeah, two weeks.
Okay, all right. I guess that's fair.
Yeah, that anything that's under 2 weeks for me is a small game. Connor, I don't know if you realize this. So we got Tony Hawk Pro Skater and Donkey Kong Bonanza. Those are your July games holding it down. And then we talked a little bit about August and how like August is pretty full, where there's Mafia the Old Country and Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater and Lost Soul Side. And then there's also like some smaller titles and cool looking titles like Shinobi, Art of Vengeance, and Sword of the Sea. And then we get into September. We've talked pretty often about how September is starting to fill up and everything. It's this. But like Marathon's now out of there, so it really is just Hell Is Us and Borderlands 4 and Silent Hill F now is on there. Sonic Cross Worlds, FF Tactics remake. The thing that I did not realize until this morning, chat, is October. October's fucking nuts. Directive 8020 might be a fun stream, but it really is Ghost of Yote, Pokemon's Legends Z through A, Keeper, Ninja Gaiden 4, and The Outer Worlds 2. And the last 4 games that I just said come out in the span of 12 days, Connor. 4 major games. 3 of them Xbox first party.
I'm playing Keeper and Ghost, probably. And then maybe...
Out of all, those 5?
It's going to depend on what November looks like. Because if I can't play Outer Worlds for fucking 40 hours at the end of the... It's at the end of the month? Or is it
Yeah, it's the last... there's no November games as of right now.
Yeah, there will be, though. Kirby
Riders. And Kirby and maybe Metroid. My B-Days in October Crimson. You got some games you got to play. Got some games. Yo, what's up? About to go to IHOP and get some pancakes? Hell yes, Centuro.
The National Pancake Day or something? Or is that just a...
Connor, don't limit this man when it comes to his pancakes.
I don't know. Just asking.
Yeah, we haven't like sat down in a minute to like talk about who's reviewing what. There's just a lot of things that I have in green right now, which is probably some things we'll have to go to yellow and eventually red for our review schedule and everything. But like so many freaking video games, dude. Pancake Days in February.
My bad. My bad.
Damn.
All that.
Called the freak out, dude. Yeah, there's so many games, dude. Just so many video games. But I like And the other thing that, yeah, so there's Ghost, Pokemon, Keeper, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Outer Worlds 2. Call of Duty is probably somewhere in October.
The longest time that you guys were Australian? Oh, wait, come down.
That's cool. That's
How's
cool.
your trousers? Do I sound like Big Mac?
That's also not Australian. That's Scottish.
Same thing.
Oh, I can't wait for Call of Duty, dude. I cannot wait for Call of Duty.
You can't wait for Call of
Connor,
Duty. That's
I
the words
played
we're
more
using.
Call of Duty
Can't
last year.
wait.
Connor,
I promise
played
you, Nick.
80
It's the same.
hours.
It's gonna be the same as the last one.
Nah, dude. Dude, BO7 or BO6 was such a really good Call of Duty, man. We
Yeah,
had
it
a
was
great time.
fun, but like, can't
They're
wait.
not all fun. They're not all that fun, dude. You know they're not all that
So
fun.
why would you assume this one's gonna be fun?
Because the last one was fun. BO7 9.5? Dude, the Black Ops 6 campaign is one of the best games on Game Pass right now. Facts. The campaign of that game rips. People all the time complain about we are in a genre issue right now where there's not enough people making like games in different genres. First-person shooter campaigns are not normally good. And there's not a lot of them. So when you get one that fucking rips for the first time, and what was the last first-person shooter campaign that rips?
It was fine.
I think Halo Infinite?
It was fine. Halo Infinite's way
Nick's
better.
the type of guy to say BO6 is better than Silent Hill 2. BO6 as a whole package is not better than Silent Hill 2. BO6's campaign
is better than Silent Hill 2's campaign.
Prime. T Brewer coming in with Prime for 14 months. Thank you so much, T Brewer. I wanted jetpacks and wall running, so my slight excitement for I wanted jetpacks and wall running back, so my slight excitement for COD died pretty quickly when we found out it's not going to be there. Is that confirmed? I don't think we have any confirmation on what this game is actually going to be. Right?
I don't know anything.
So Connor, is Nick going to make you crash out? Am I going to make you crash out this stream, Connor?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, I think we're chill.
Titanfall would be slap.
Yeah. Do you guys play any competitive FPS or not? I played a game of Valorant with Brady this afternoon for the first time in 4 months.
I played a bunch this weekend. Like I said, my thumb hurt, so this was better. We both play Valorant, or I play Valorant. Nick casually plays Valorant.
I play Valorant when I get forced to.
I love Valorant.
I tolerate Valorant. Oh, Blubs, if you're trying to get a squad, there's always people in the Discord trying to hang out, have a great time. Exclamation point Discord, y'all.
Mario 3
DS2,
slaps.
It was 94. So I beat Connor on the donut bet. Connor beat me on the pizza bet.
So what do you owe me?
I owe you if we want it, you can owe me a donut, and I can owe you a $12 Vita game, or you can not owe me a donut, and I will owe you a $10 Vita game. Donut costs about $2.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
My main is Omen.
My main is Phoenix.
Phoenix. Having this AC in here for stream and have it not be a problem is so nice.
Riz in Legacy. Thank you so much for the follow, Legacy. Let me know what your favorite Pokemon is.
Last year during streams when it was hot out, I just had to tank it and just sweat profusely. It was the worst. I was like drenched by the end of it.
Aha, Baby Nick is still kicking. I'm leading the pack right now. Dude, I need to get one of those wrist guards, because when I put my hand down to type, I get...
Yes,
you see this right now?
You do need one.
Yeah, I don't have one. I need one of those.
Mine is dirty. I didn't want to show that camera. Alright, chat. Do we know where I'm supposed to go here? I can't get through that.
Alan, that is... I get that feeling and emotion too, for sure. My job's AC broke for like 4 hours. I I am. This has happened the past 3 days, and it's really fucking with my sleep schedule. I am falling asleep, waking up, and I am running so hot, and I am so dehydrated, and I'm sleeping like shit. And Connor was like, "Hey man, like, where are you at right now?" And I was asleep for 4 hours yesterday. The sun just knocked me the fuck out, dude. I just don't even know what's happening. Is there anyone get that, chat? Where you get like so dehydrated that like you just sleep for a long time? I feel like that's happened. Like, I feel like a cat in the sun, you know, on a lazy Sunday afternoon, just like sprawled out napping. Come on, drink way more water. I'm drinking a ton of water. Every time I drink anything that's not water, I get a headache right now. So I'm just sticking to water.
I am super bad about drinking water. I need to get a new water bottle. That'll be a game changer for me. I keep saying that though, and I keep forgetting.
I got a couple water bottles if you want them.
My favorite. I need one with the straw is the biggest thing. Like one of the ones that you take the cap off and like that doesn't do it for me.
For me, my favorite water bottle that I got is the Gatorade Squirt one that you used back in hockey and everything. Come on, dude, those things rip.
Is this a fucking maze?
There's no corn.
Amazing.
So come out of the cave walking on your hands. Connor, when are we seeing Mumford and Sons together, dude?
Never.
Damn. I thought that we could be friends. Matt, when are we seeing Mumford and Sons, dude?
Articuno can be in here? That's crazy.
Those bottles do rip indeed. Yes, that's what's up.
Come on, come on. Yes. It's annoying to get. How so? And what if it's crazy high level? What happens then?
You die.
Can't have that.
Ooh, Insider Gaming claimed Nintendo Direct set for July.
Who said it first?
Or like, who said what first?
That it was set, there's gonna be one in July.
Are you asking like what journalist said it?
No, I said it first. So.
Oh, yeah, you did. Where we got that? This is Ryan LeMay. Who we got?
Only one. How does it look? Nice, only one. Enjoy. Whoa, Dugong.
Oh, I've seen this go around a little bit, but
I need more balls. What about the rumor? I said I need more balls.
Where's Brady, by the way? Brady is moving right now, so he just wanted the day off. And when it comes to a stream like this, we're always very pro taking time if you ever feel the need for it. So, Connor, I do have your hoodies in the back. You see that?
Did we just get me a hoodie, or?
Yeah, just a hoodie for this design. I got the three of us. Gray with hoodies. Did anybody run the Liza P DLC? No. Brady will be playing Liza P DLC later this year and Liza P main game later this year. And we will be calling it Liza B. I can't wait.
King Dude, thank you for the kind words. Appreciate that.
Oh, dude. Oh my gosh, yeah, I totally forgot about that. That was that was a cool little thing to be able to do. Bulb, how long was it?
God damn it, Dugong.
Hawk, we were just talking about that of sort of how it's going to go and break down and everything. I don't like the amount that he's teasing within it. I feel like leaks that are that leaky are not fun to some level. Like, small stuff is always good. I hope. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I think that's probably when we get a Silk Song date. What? Maybe September Direct. That also checks actually. Took me 12 hours to beat, probably between 10 to 15, depending on how long the boss is. Interesting. I feel like that. Yeah, that you're right. That isn't too long, but also like, it's an unbelievable 12 hours maybe.
Nick, who do we got?
Oh shit! I can just pull it up here. What's that?
King Vex here. Somebody's already beaten you to it, but that would still be sick if you did that. If you want to do that.
Yeah, no one needs to get a tattoo. Nope. I just pulled up our Dearly Beloved memberships. That's lock notes. Okay.
The channel gonna buy an
PB
Xbox Ally? I don't think so. I don't have a use
PB&J.
case for it. PB and J.
PB&J. Yep. Yeah, no, probably not. And as somebody that would play, likes to play Xbox games and likes Game Pass a whole bunch, no real need for it.
There's no and sign.
N. PBNJ. What about the Xbox branded Quest 3? Honestly, I could see us picking one up just because we don't have a VR headset and for any of us. Connor, can you your camera's blurred. Can you just put a hand up? Or did that? That works too.
Seal.
Connor, is Cyberpunk in your top 5 games of all time?
No. Very good though.
Connor, you want to know what I kind of want to play right before Death Stranding tomorrow?
What?
Kind of want to start play a little bit more Ghost of Tsushima. Well, I said July was when I was going to get back to that
You're
game.
never beating. Well, I guess you have to before Yote.
Exactly. So please, stop with the you're never beating. Connor said I'm never beating Death Stranding, by the way, Chad.
It's all a ploy.
It's just annoying because we all know I'm going to do it. You think Silksong even has a chance against Expedition 33 at the Game Awards?
No. Nothing has a chance against Expedition 33. Expedition 33 will win.
Yes.
1000%.
Yeah.
I do not think that Stranding does either.
Yeah, I think Death Stranding does not have a shot at this point. That game need to come out and get like a 96. I think we're talking like you need to be in that 96 conversation to beat it right now.
Yeah.
I don't think God of War Ragnarok would beat it. I don't think, obviously, anything from 21 would have beaten it. Last of Us Part 2, I think, would have beaten it.
Yes. The Last of Us would have beaten
not.
it. PG3 would have beaten it. Breath of the Wild would have beaten it. Elden Ring would have beaten it. It Takes Two would not have beaten it. Sekiro would not have beaten it.
Astro would not.
Astrobot would not have beaten it. And Astro has a higher Metacritic rating, but I still don't think it would have beaten it.
Yeah, I think you need to be the 96 area.
I think it also has like the narrative as well around it, where it's like a small team.
Yep.
Turn-based game. But...
Yeah. This game is. I don't like. It's kind of undefeated at how many boxes it checks off. Did Parasite Eve ever hit Connor's top 10 for favorites?
Yeah,
I think so.
It's number 10.
Yeah. Do you think Odyssey would have been at 97, but not as much as a holy shit moment? Zero WXN Ted. Thanks so much for the follow. Zero Wanted, probably. There we go. I do think Odyssey would have beaten it. I do. Would have been a close battle.
Map here, I'm all thrown off.
But yeah, like, I don't think that Expedition's a like top 20 game ever, but what it's accomplished, it deserves to be praised. And like I'm fire me up. Like I'm excited to see it win a lot of things. I'm curious. I'm at the point where some of the discussion about Death Stranding is the performances. I'm curious to see if something's able to overtake some of the performances in Expedition, because I think Expedition will have multiple people get nominated, and I think they will not win, sadly, because there'll be a split vote, and also there's other performances that could be awesome.
Ponies, how do I get that?
How goes the journey, Eagle Knight? Oh, we're having a good time. Some Pokemon have died, 1 or 2, but we're making it happen. Connor, I went for my run this morning. I almost died of heat stroke. It
You
was
gotta
so
get up
hot.
there really early. You have to do it really late. No, not
Shout out to everyone watching right now, having fun with us. Thank you so much for being here. King Dude, Connor also tossed in his impressions for Marvel Cosmic Invasion and had a great time with it also at SGF. That's going to be a really fun one. Like, I'm really excited to play that game.
It's really cool. Very good. I've not done the enhanced bosses at Night Rain, no. How different are they?
I did, Alec, on Saturday night, I think, watch just a random streamer play an hour and a half of Expedition 33. Yeah. Game's unbelievable. Hell yeah, only one Rufus. As long as I got my suit and tie. Now you can move big rocks. There you go. I do think, once again, I've said that game has flaws, like large flaws in my opinion. Not major flaws, but large enough flaws that I'm like, it's not a 9.5 or a 10.
What? Expedition 33? Yeah.
No. Like the hair? No, I don't care too much for the hair.
I've seen a lot of people say that, though.
Yeah. Versa. That game, like, I think Connor's right. That game is going to clean up. I also do think Blueprints has a good chance to be nominated still, at this point of the year now.
I do not.
Blueprints or Mario Kart World, which one has a better chance to be nominated for GOTY?
I only get to play as 2 characters. Sorry, Nick. Blueprints or what?
Or MKW, Mario Kart World.
Blueprints.
I agree.
I only played as Spider-Man and... No, I played as Cap and Wolverine. And I only get to play, like, 1 round of it or whatever, so... Expedition 33 or BG3, who wins Game of the Year? BG3 by a quarter mile, I think.
I don't know if anything beats BG3.
Yeah, I think so, too.
I don't think Elden Ring beats BG3. That's the conversation. It's that, Breath of the Wild, Elden Ring are the 3 best GOTYs, right? Like, consensus-wise for people.
Yeah. The Last of Us Part 2, in my opinion. Not from the general public, but from the critics.
Yeah.
Very high for the critics who vote on this.
Yeah. What's it in at right now? 94 on Metacritic?
Like I kind of want to just leave this thing and restart.
Excuse me. This year feels like 2019, 2021 for games. I agree. A lot of 9s. A lot of really great games. Not any blow your hair back games yet.
Well, a lot of people would say X33
Expedition, yeah. I just hope Prime 4 is that game. I've lost, honestly, with these Death Stranding reviews, I've lost a little bit of faith of like like I've been waiting. We're at this point of the year where last year there was not, at this point, I believe, a single 94 plus, right? The 94 pluses were Metaphor, Astro, and Erdtree. Right?
They're not something else.
Rebirth was a 92 or 91. Yeah. So there is a chance that some heavy hitters are down the line and everything. I thought that Death Stranding could have been one of those. P3 Reload is not at that high. I think that's at like an 89. $87.
Dude, I hate these locations. I'm not gonna lie, like so much.
What, the caves?
Yeah, I have no idea where the fuck I'm going right now. Zero clue.
I beat RE2 Remake yesterday for the first time, and I think it might have cracked my top 10 all time. Hell yeah.
We have a
Shout out to the Speak When that's coming out later this week. It includes RE2.
I don't even feel
Also, the
confident in that take that I say in that video.
What? That? Yeah, I don't. I just think that y'all are wild for it, honestly.
Close.
Connor, you gave Alan Wake 2 a 9.5 when you originally reviewed it.
Yeah, and now I think it's.
And you talked about it being really close to a 10. Like
that was
when
that
it
was
initially came
2
out.
years ago. So
I know opinions can change and everything, but like, so good. Oh wait, these were team members that we got last stream. Did you grind off stream? Yes, Connor did grind off stream. Connor, Nick, who's your favorite Resident Evil character? I haven't been enough really to have like a really, because I'm not like a fan of Jill. I've only watched you play 3 Remake, so my answer is Leon.
yeah, I guess
Or-
Leon.
Or
Honestly.
Ada.
Ada, that's a good choice.
Ada's sick.
Mr. X,
Dude, shout out.
best driven with personality.
Who's the companion in RE4?
Ashley,
Not Ashley, the other one.
Luis.
Luis, yeah. He's rad. Shout out, we just got our review for our Airbnb from LA, Connor. Do you want to know what they said?
What?
They said that we did a good job and that they would recommend us to anyone because we
Wow.
were very good. We definitely did not move the furniture around a whole bunch for reactions.
Why does he move back? That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I hate caves. I hate this shit so much.
Connor's not a fan of rocks, chat. Not a fan of rocks one bit. Bacon.
I need to level up.
Are we
Uh-huh. So,
Alec, I'm excited to figure out whatever the hell Connor plays for spooky season. Connor, I'm gonna have to use the
Fatal
retro tick
Frame.
for. Oh no, I'll play it on the PS4.
Fatal Frame or Alien Isolation. Wait, who's learning?
They'll eventually remake DS games and 3DS games. I think that they'll just NSO it eventually.
Blub, my main Switch 2 game has been Breath of the Wild, and it's great.
I think that we're gonna be very like. I'm playing FF10 most likely, or finishing Ocarina in October. Group stream will be something scary. I believe it's gonna be Alan Wake 2 for Brady. Maybe Alan Wake 1 if he really wants to play that, I guess. And then Connor's gonna be doing whatever the hell he wants. I found an IGN guide you can use for the cave.
Should
Connor.
I just get to the start of this and re-go through it? I'm like totally turned around right now. I have no idea where I am.
Do you know how to get to the start?
No, I mean I can just say I can use a escape rope and just get. Oh, maybe I don't even have one of those. Fuck.
King Dude, it's just a product of me having more time than Connor to stream. Having 2 streams a week allows me to do that. Connor's pretty limited on what he can play when it comes to longer titles and everything. He normally sticks to around like 35-ish hour titles at most, and if there's not a lot of RPGs that are that long. Do FromSoft games count as JRPGs? Yes.
Technically, yes.
My answer is just yes. You can use dig instead of an escape rope, Aha says. Interesting. Should Elden Ring be a live service? No.
Wait, Night Rain?
I think just should Elden Ring be a live service?
I think
is
Night
the
Rain
question.
definitely should be. I think they should be adding to this game a ton. I would love that.
I would enjoy that too. But yeah, base Elden Ring. Oh, yeah, Night Rain should be live service. I don't think it needs to be. I'm okay with that product being what it is and or how much they give. It's great. Connor, when are we gonna get the Bravely Default stream from you this year?
I don't know, dude. I think I'm heading towards Articuno on accident.
I don't think Matt's watching anymore, but the fact that he hasn't asked me to play more Night Rain with him means that we're not friends anymore. Just a heads up, Chad. Oh, damn. Fuck. He's here. No, he's here. Matt, you haven't said anything in like 40 minutes. God damn it. Bro, Bravely Default is 55 hours? Yeah, Connor, you'll get through that in 3 weeks. Or 3 months. If you want to play more Night Rain, I'll drop in. I don't. Matt, you want to know what I've been craving, though? Chat, you want to know what I've been craving recently? Monster Hunter Wilds, dude. Get me back in the wilds, chat. Get me back in the wilds. Yeah, a little Mon Hunt, bro. Have you guys checked out Rematch yet? No, I want to start downloading it. I'm going to start downloading it right now on my Series X. We got some time. I don't know if I'm going to be high enough level for that, Matt. That sounds scary.
I don't want to catch Articuno. I want to leave the cave.
Connor, catch the big guy, you know what I'm saying?
I have to push the boulders.
Chad, who's hopping into some rematch with me after stream tonight? Connor, you in? We hanging out? The last thing I played was a little tile named Persona 5 on my Series X.
I'm gonna freak out.
Daddy's gonna freak it. Are you gonna freak the freak out?
Are we trying to get to the Yushisa side from Cinnabar Island?
So
I'm so lost in the sauce, dude.
I don't know what we're trying to do, Connor, but the next Co-op 64 podcast, I need you to dial it in beforehand, where you go and listen to every song from Victorious, so we can do a tier list. Connor?
Nick, I am furious right now. So I
I'll stop
cannot.
asking about Victorious tier list.
Why is there not a good guide of just getting me through here? Everything is trying to tell me to go to fucking Articuno.
Mr. Munchies, did you roll in on the Persona stream? That's wild. Was that late March, really? No, it was April. Chat, what's your favorite dessert? Reese's cheesecake. Cereal is such a good answer, King Dude. Holy smokes. I'm still playing my first playthrough of Persona since your marathon. That's awesome. Tiramisu, that's Connor's favorite. Root beer float, that might be my favorite. Currently craving cookies. Chocolate chip cookies with milk is my favorite. Chocolate chip cookies with milk might be my favorite food, period. Even more so than like burritos. Cereal is dessert. Lunar Aura, have you ever had CT Crunch? Hell yeah. I guess I have dessert for breakfast every day. It depends on the cereal, obviously. You can get bottomless root beer floats at Red Robin and bottomless fries. Mr. Munchies. I know what I'm doing this Friday night. Honey Nut Cheerios, that's like barely not a sugary enough cereal to be considered a dessert. Oreos and milk better than chocolate chip cookies with milk? I disagree. I do love Oreos with milk though.
What is this?
Connor, you keep searching. I'll hold it down. We're talking about dessert. We got it.
Lose.
Dirty Murray, I would say hop on FF10 because I'm going to be playing on stream later this year and a lot of people love it. Also, Ben Star approved FF10. Ooh, Gracie says FF10. Connor's losing his mind over this ice cave. Connor, if you want, we can end stream, take an hour break, come back, and beat this cave. That's a Sekiro stream reference for anyone that didn't pick up on that one. Chat, a rematch is installed right now. Connor, I can start streaming from my place. We can totally turn this into just a rematch stream so you don't have to deal with this cave anymore. I'm kidding, chat. I'm kidding. What's this cave called, Connor? Because this is probably going to be the thumbnail for this video at this point.
Seafoam.
Seafoam? Hell yeah. Nick always throwing out wild suggestions. I know. I just like to have fun. Okay, the title of the stream is going to be Crashing Out in Seafoam Cave. Perfect. It's going to be a great thumbnail. Connor, it's a new Pokemon. You never faced one before.
There is
I'm here to
not
party.
a good guide to any of this.
This is like watching Up, where Nick is the kid and Connor's the old guy in the house. Oh my gosh. Oh. I have too many friendships where that is the case. J Matt, Connor's dialed in right now. My job is just to hold down the chat, hang out with y'all. It's like America, but south. It's gonna take a lot to take me away. Connor, I can start singing Africa by Toto, covered by Weezer, if you would like. That'll help. I'm just tossing out options. Oh goodness, chat, we're having fun right now. This is like watching the Switch 2 pre-order night when Connor was not blinking for 2 minutes straight. Fair. Yo, has anyone played the game Boom Blocks? It's a Wii game where you throw balls at blocks, try and knock them over. I had a dream about it last night and had to look it up to see if it was real. Yes.
Directed by Steven Spielberg.
Connor really wants to stream Boom Blocks eventually. Like, that's something that he's literally asked about.
I've never said that.
Really?
There's no shot.
I thought we were sitting next to each other for a list and you asked me. I think I wrote it down.
I was joking, but...
Do you not want to stream Boom Blocks? I'll remove it from the list.
We can. Like a one-off type stream, though.
Connor has... I have a list of games Connor has been like, I kind of want to stream this. And then Connor's like, or random game on a Wednesday he ends up choosing. You know, fun little weekend stream? Ooh, maybe we can extra life that, sure. Connor, go back up there, J Matt says.
Any advice would be super helpful at this point.
Can you extra life the Lion King race? How long is the Lion King? It's gotta be like 9 hours or something.
No, it's way shorter than that, but you're not gonna beat it in that whatever amount of time they tell you you're gonna.
Connor, it's a 2-hour game, man.
Yeah,
it's a 2-hour game.
But you're not gonna beat
3 hours. 3 hours to do 100%. I'm thinking we could beat Lion King. You probably 3 hours. Me, hour 45.
What you're looking at, I swear to God.
We'll love to see y'all play Date Everything. It's Rico Richie. Brady and I have thought about playing Date Everything with a 6-pack of IPAs for quite some time at this point. We've talked about that. It's been a point of conversation for sure. Ooh, damaging a wild Pokemon can make them easier to catch, Connor. Did you know that? I knew that. Pokemon expert right here. I'd watch that stream. It would be a good stream. The issue, King Dude, is like the fall off would be pretty brutal, like 2 hours in. I put the title on the line, King Dude. The title will go on the line for extra life. I need people to recognize and realize that if Connor wanted and actually gave a shit about proving that he's the best gamer in Co-op 64, he could have challenged me anytime in the past 6 months. And by the time we get to extra life, anytime in the past 8 months. But he won't play Metal Gear Solid 3. He could have 2 title shots in the span of 1 month if he just stepped up to the plate. So what ended up being harder, the Sword Saint or Promised Consort? Promised Consort for me remains harder because I don't know if you watched me beat the final boss of Sekiro, but I think I can beat that boss perfect. Like, I think I'm like a few hours away from being it perfect, honestly. I could play Consort Radon for 100 hours and not being perfect unless I figured out a way to cheese it a little bit. Hell yeah, Hope Kid. Isn't Metal Gear Solid just why is this gameplay interrupted by movie though? Yes. Really?
I mean, good. A little bit. I don't know.
I think that I love all the cutscenes in the
Where
Metal Gear Solid games.
are the boulders?
The boulder doesn't want to hear you, Connor, right now. The boulder is no longer intimidated by Connor.
I'm gonna freak out.
Connor's gonna freak it on stream, chat. Freak the freak out. More like the pebble. Sorry, that should have been in Toph's voice. 4 Lunar. Also, apparently Death Stranding has a 2-hour cutscene too. And almost thwarted my Friday night plans. When in doubt, fall down a hole. Good point. That's good life advice, Matt. J-Matt? Connor, when are we watching Avatar together soon, okay? I haven't watched Avatar in a few years here. Chad, I don't think Connor is down to have a conversation anymore with me. We've only been streaming for 1 hour and 17 minutes. I thought we've been going for like 30. I do understand Connor's frustration, so I will continue to hold down this chat.
I don't know where the fuck to go.
Avatar's a great show, indeed. So Avatar is the 3rd best show of all time.
Okay, man, I know. I'm going to the hole. Wait, what? I thought there was a hole to go down over here.
Avatar is goated. They're dropping a movie about their adult lives, I think, in 2026. Yes. Very excited about that. Just go down the ladder, boss. Arcane is better than Avatar. I disagree. If we were talking about just the first season of Arcane, I would agree. I think the second season falls off a bit from the quality that it would need to beat something like Avatar. I do think Arcane is still probably like a top 10 show, though. Maybe top 20. If Arcane ended after season 1 and they never made another episode of Arcane, I think it would have a shot to be the best show ever. Don't hate the take, King Dude. Arcane's rad. Congrats to that Team over at Riot for making something that cool. Connor's back on the guides, and I'm back on the vibes, chat. What's up? We got a stream from home today. We are 1 hour and 20 minutes in, and we've made a whole bunch of progress. In Pokemon, probably not, but in getting Connor to listen to the entire Victorious soundtrack before the next co-op pod, we are 1 step closer. We're 1 step closer, chat.
I don't want to fight Articuno. I just want to get through this fucking cave.
Connor, I believe in you. The second Connor gets through this cave, I'm allowed to do 2 things. Use the restroom and grab more water. How many Pokemon have we killed so far? 0, Diz. 0. Don't ask how much progress we've made. It will not be a good answer. If you have to go up again, do it, then go left, J-Matt, P3 says. J-Matt, P3? How was dinner? Wait, Connor, are you trying to fight Articuno? That's a good question. Shout out to everyone still rock with us having a fun time. I think this cave is skippable if you don't want Articuno. Interesting.
How the fuck is it skippable? Get me out.
No Pokemon has died yet, Torpachi. Everyone's safe. This might be the first stream we go without a Pokemon dying. Knock on wood. How do you feel about chicken and waffles? Mr. Munchies, I've had chicken and waffles only 2 times in my life, and I loved it both times. So much so that I kind of don't ever want to have it again, because those memories are pretty perfect right now. I got it, the second time I had them, I met Gus Malzahn, the Auburn coach for the Kick 6, and some other amazing wins.
I definitely don't have a super repel.
Seafoam Island, Seafoam Island. I did update the thumbnail chat to crashing out in Seafoam Islands, not Seafoam Caves. Just to be clear. What exactly is our end goal here? To beat Pokemon Fire.
Get the
Red.
fuck out of this cave.
Have you guys played Peak? Pretty fun game to play with a group of friends. No, I've never heard of Peak. Connor, have you heard of Peak?
Yes. The aggro crab developer. People who made another Crab's Treasure.
Oh, nice.
The 4-player co-op climbing game thing, but it's kind of like content warning and stuff like that.
Diz, I don't want to. I will if I have to, but I don't want to. Normally the rule at Co-op 64 is if you don't want to do something, you don't do it. But maybe me dunking on Capcom will just be a good time. But if I'm like, if it was not 90 degrees and I'm going to be sweaty and annoyed already going into that reaction, because those Capcom showcases are rough.
Okay, this was the entrance. I don't have to do this.
I'm curious if they show the RE9 footage that we got to see.
Is it tomorrow?
I think so. Thursday at 6 p.m. So maybe I can just roll it straight into the main show. But I might have dinner plans on Thursday night. You don't have to do this, King Dude says.
Better to this at this point.
You only do this if you want Articuno, right? Diz, there was a point this past day where it was 8 p.m. The sun was setting and it was 90 degrees. I legitimately was like dying yesterday. It was tough. Connor, we did just get a Hydration Nation. Do you have any water left?
I do.
Okay, you take that then. I'm going to use the restroom. Talk to chat for a moment, Connor, as you go through this cave.
I'm not doing great, chat. How do I get to the location that I...
Somewhere only we know. Sheepy sleeping for 14 months in Tier 1 Love. Sheepy's probably excited about the new Call of Duty that everyone was making fun of me for earlier for being excited about it. Peace out, Bulbs. Have a great night. Has Connor muted me?
No.
I would not judge him for doing so. Camp Chill for 20 months. Oh my goodness, Camp Chill. Hell yeah. Sorry, hell yeah. Connor, maybe you need a cat break or something. Like maybe you need to go and like pet a cat for a moment.
I just need to get through this, and then I will go back.
We
to
playing
being
Mario
my
Kart tonight?
normal self.
Diz. I'm trying to play some of that rematch. We got to talk about some of these gosh darn other video games on what we've been playing coming up. Remember that level in Super Mario 3 where the sun is trying to kill you? That is today. Yes. Right now, it is a miracle that I'm not popped top yet. It is so hot in this damn apartment. My AC unit is too far away from my living room. I did a lot of work today in my bedroom. Connor, you know that like side table that I have next to my bed? That's how I ate my my lunch yesterday while you were shooting recollecting. That's where I was working from for a large part of
I straight
today,
up
just to
would
be
not.
next to the AC unit.
I would not leave that room if I were you.
Yeah.
'Cause that room gets frosty.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking about putting my small TV, the chat TV, in there and playing games tonight.
Yeah.
Or just playing handheld Switch. It's 91, feels like 96 right now. I'm dying. Let's look out.
It feels fine in here with this AC unit blowing on me.
So jealous of him right now, chat. I'm not gonna lie. We got 92, feels like 96 here. Great. So happy right now. Does Connor have an escape rope? He does not.
No.
But we're getting through this, chat. $86 in mass right now. Nice.
86 sounds gorgeous.
Great. Just honestly, that's a hockey rink right there, dude. That's wild. How many more weeks we forecasting for this game? Great question, Diz. I normally run our whole schedule and all that stuff and like plan out weeks and everything. I gave up hope. I was like, well, this is just gonna take as long as it takes. We're gonna get through this when we get through this. I think most likely 2 more weeks after this, at least.
At least.
Yeah. This stream's been very productive, though. We've made a lot of progress.
We haven't made any progress.
That's the joke, Connor. Oh, goodness. 59 degrees in my piece of California. Gosh, darn it. What's next? Jack and Daxter is now next. Brady on the sticks. When's Extra Life? Do we have a date? I saw Ali ask that also earlier today. We do not currently. We do have something on the calendar. We don't have it official yet. I'm waiting back for some responses for some things to see where we're gonna land with stuff like that. But August, some point in August, one of the last couple weeks of August. King Dude, it's not the best Mario. It's not only the best Rainbow Road of all time. It's the best Mario Kart race ever. Ava Lily, I've never talked to anyone in my entire life. Hey, this looks like progress. I walked across. Chad, Connor didn't know that Somewhere Only We Know was a song from like the mid 2000s. I played that song in the car this past weekend, and Connor was like, "Is this a TikTok song?" I was like, "This song is an alt rock essential, bro. It's been around for a minute." Oh, walk on the boulders, somebody said. I walk across an empty room. Somewhere only we know? Yeah.
We are not fighting Articuno. I do not have.
Scottish Kings. What's up, Big Mac? How's it going? You thought Keen was from TikTok? He thought that he doesn't know Keen. He's not a huge, like, 2000s alt rock band. He knows the big dogs. But Keen is a pretty big dog. Connor, something fascinated me earlier before stream started up. And it was the top 200 Spotify artists. I saw that 21 Pilots was in the top 200, and I was shocked.
Articuno.
Oh, shit! Let's do it, Connor.
No, we can't.
Wait, why not?
We don't have the Pokemon for it. Yeah, they're level 50.
Oh, we would get smoked. Go, Bacon. Connor, use your Master Ball.
Like, right away?
Turn 1 win.
Does it work no matter what?
This is gonna be big time. This could turn the whole stream around, Connor. This could turn the whole stream around. Do you have a Master Ball?
Yes, you get one automatically.
Okay, just making sure.
Silly chicken.
Who gets to name it? The name of the Pokemon will be...
Who is it?
I'm pulling it up. Should have left it up earlier, but I was too busy looking up Spotify artists. It is PL Neptune. Neptune?
Can we just do Neptune? I think they go by Neptune in the Discord.
Sure. Neptune.
Good. Neptune.
I believe that's how you spell Neptune, yes.
I want to make sure.
Neptune?
Neptune, if you're here, do you have any other preference?
Connor, do you feel it? Do you feel it in the air right now?
I feel much
the
better.
stream is shifting.
I mean, we're almost out of here. We are almost out of this fucking nightmare cave.
Mr. Munchies, you are next up, my friend. And then Hook'em Horns.
How many more do you have after that?
And then 4 Alex. No deep breath. Dude, Diz, I love the Switch 2 controller. Where is that thing? One sec. This might be my hot take of the week. This might be the best controller of all time.
That's crazy.
For a standard controller. What's your favorite course in Mario Kart World besides Rainbow Road? I think Warrior Shipyard. Or the Snowy Peak one in the top right corner of the map.
The one where you like fly up and it's like the question block sitting there.
Question block runes.
Yeah, that one.
This feels so right, it almost feels wrong, Connor. You know what I'm saying? It almost feels naughty, dude. Are you kidding me? That's how good this
Get
controller
me
feels, man.
the fuck out of there!
You did it. Chad, he did it. Hey! Get the dubs in the chat. Connor, so do you know what you did agree to during that session?
What?
Listening to all the Victoria songs.
No, I didn't. I never said that.
We gotta run it back, chat. We gotta run it back. Rumor has it that you listen to all the Victoria songs so we can do a tier list during the next co-op pod. Brady's already on it.
PS4 is my favorite. No, Xbox. Sorry, Xbox 360. Or no, Xbox One. Eight, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9.
You audibly said yeah. You want to know what I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were both the best.
best?
Let's calm down.
All right.
Settle down.
That cave took an hour, by the way.
At least.
I think it took an hour and 30 plus minutes.
At least we got something out of it.
Yep. We have a squad now, dude. What's Pikachu at?
20.
Ooh.
I went from level 3 to 21 for the stream. I need to.
Walked across an empty road. And he got an Articuno.
Yep.
Hell yeah. By the way, Connor, for the wavelength, the amount of people that got my back makes me feel so good.
That's whack. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna throw it out there. Somebody a little behind the scenes. Somebody was like, Nick looks almost offended. I didn't look offended. I was confused. Because every now and then, Connor and I are still getting used to how to shoot that wavelength type video. Because you're looking at the camera, you're trying to talk to each other. But the only way we're able to visually see the wavelength is by looking over at this monitor. So I thought for a moment, Connor was saying it was the best console ever. Because sometimes we get our left and right confused because it's mirrored opposite to us when we're looking at the camera. And so I was shocked there because I was like, wait, did I make a mistake? And then I realized I didn't. And then I got wild with it. Wild. You have a Thunderstone. Why isn't Pika evolved?
I just hadn't done it yet. I didn't know if I was supposed to do it. If you're supposed to wait, you're supposed to do it right away. Wait to evolve.
You can wait to use the Thunderstone if there are moves that Pika can learn via level up. Interesting. Someone look up Pikachu's learn set. Give me a sec. I'm on it. Matt, thanks for being a good moderator, good friend. You know what I'm saying? The fact that Matt chooses to listen to more of my voice is insane to me. Connor, you have to do it. You have to be here. This is part of what you got to do. Chat, you got you decide how much you listen to me. Matt, he's got a lot to listen to already. You know.
So the next gym highest level is 47, but it's fire type. We have 2 water types. Is ice good against fire, or is that weak against fire? You would assume weak, right?
Hold on to Pikachu until 26 and learn Thunderbolt. Hell yeah. By the way, I laid down my phone on silent when you went live again Thursday. How did that feel, dude? Diz, I'm going to be honest with you. It felt amazing.
So, real quick, is Lapras ice type or water type? Or both? We're going to come back.
Ice is weak to fire. Interesting. Fire and ice.
So
Lapras is water ice.
So what will fire do to Lapras? Will fire melt Lapras, or will it
be strong?
Be fine
or does
against
it even
fire?
out?
Yeah. Fire's neutral.
Fire's
Lapras,
neutral. That makes sense.
But if I use Surf on a fire Pokemon, it's gonna fucking cook them. Oh, Neptune.
Neptune, oh, you have a sick ass Pokemon named after you now.
You got Articuno. But then ice is going to be good against ground, which is the last gym. So Articuno is going to be good then.
It's ground, not neutral. Or normal.
That's normal.
Not neutral. Yeah. Oh, ground is normal?
No, I'm not doing it, Alec. I want to learn. No, I want to learn.
Here's the issue, Connor. You would learn by pulling up the type chart that everyone does when they're 9 years old.
Water is strong to ground. Water is strong to everything, apparently.
Except for Leaf.
No, I have you guys.
But you're not learning, Connor. That's the issue.
I am. This is how I learn.
All right, chat. After this is done, we're gonna wait 1 month. We're gonna wait 1 month, and then on a co-op pod, I will quiz Connor on types.
I don't want to look up the chart.
It's like talking to a brick wall. I listen to the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm pro chat. Connor doesn't want to listen to the chat ever. Okay.
That's not true. I couldn't get through the Seafoam cave. And we got Articuno.
How do you feel about beating Ishin? I loved it. That fight is brilliant. It makes a ton of sense, which is very, very nice. I like that fight more than Consort.
We're not gonna catch
because it makes sense. It's awesome. It's one of the best fights in all of video games. I think that game is unbelievable. It has the best parry in video games. The Mikiri counter is one of the best game mechanics in all of video games. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Amazing. I do have major issues when it would be the best. It could be the best Souls game if there was more direction, but the lack of direction is frustrating. We getting a review, probably not like an official review. You'll get it on what we've been playing in a score, but not like anything that's going up on TikTok or anything like written notes wise.
So ground is just weak to water.
But yeah.
Also ground. What is weak to ice? Ground is also weak to ice, guys. I was right. From the Pokemon expert herself. What about
I did not only one Rufus. Did you get Articuno? We did.
Dragon type? Weak to ice, yeah.
So chat, who's playing some rematch with me after this? Matt, you want to play some rematch? Oh no, it's not crossplay. Gosh darn it.
Wait, rematch is a crossplay?
Nope, I don't think so. I'm not gonna lie. I think that you know when this is about to sound a little bit nasty. You know when your back is so sweaty that like it like attaches to a leather couch or something, or like a leather car seat, Connor?
Yes.
Right now, my back is so on fire that I'm nervous that I'm gonna pull. Like I have the shirt in between, and it might not matter. You know what I'm saying?
Ew.
That's how bad it is right now. It's so hot in this fucking apartment. Sorry, it is hot in this room. You go into the kitchen, it's still pretty hot, and then in the bedroom, it's frosty. It's nice.
Could you get a second AC?
Probably, but
I want to do that.
we're fine. It's not, honestly, I don't mind running a little bit hot, but this is pretty nuts. Connor,
Nick!
I'm asking you right now,
Oh no!
does a Pokemon die this stream?
Yeah.
No, Connor, not today. Not tonight. Any other night, maybe. But we were in the Seafoam Islands all stream just to go and pursue greatness.
Did I not bring Articuno into this next fight? They're kind of useless, right? Because they'll get cooked.
Yeah, it's all about Pikachu. part of me wants to leave stream right now and go to our amazing Discord and go to the stream watch along with Boomer.
Yeah.
Just hang out. Just hang out. Got me a Starbucks final chapter of Yakuza 0. Let's go. There you go. What's the Starbs order? Connor, if you go to Starbucks, if I'm picking you up as Starbucks, what do you want for that order?
Caramel macchiato. Large. But
Large.
I used to get iced coffee from there. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Jay Brown, I made the joke to Brazy that Rock because it's in Columbus tonight. He's not, sadly. I know he would like to be. I would also like to be. I'm so bad at Mario Kart. King Dude, you cannot be worse than Connor and Brady.
Nick, you are terrible at this game. Like, absolutely, laughably bad. You didn't win a single match against me or Brady on the plane.
Connor, boot up tonight. I haven't played in like a week and a half. I will absolutely torch you, dude. Or we can play a rematch together. Connor, you want to hang out tonight?
I'm gonna go to bed right after this.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm also really tired. What's up, Salazar?
I gotta pee.
Connor, green grass and high tides. We don't talk about it enough. You go to the restroom. I'm going to talk about Rock Band with the chat.
Should I go to the gym at this point, or should I
get crazy?
I kind of want to take this off so then I can really just focus on leveling up for these guys.
I think there's a stop before the gym.
Oh,
Connor,
no.
apparently there's a stop.
What is that, man?
I have no idea.
I'll be back.
Matt, I'm seeing you soon, big dog. Do I bring the PS5 up just to only play just to play Monster Hunter with you in the same room as you for like an hour? Could be fun. Could be Connor, chair stream. Why? I'm still on fucking stream, PL. I'm still here. I'm holding it down. I believe, okay? I believe. The GOAT researchers. There's GOAT researchers? Who's researching me and Connor? Come on, chat. We're here. We're here on a Monday, dude. It's a vibe right now. Look good, feel good, play good, chat. And I'm feeling good, and we're playing good. Jim first, hell yeah. Self-glaze on a new level. I mean, yeah. I'm trying to get excited. Alec, the vibes were down a little bit. We were struggling. Now we're on top of the world. We'll be playing better tomorrow when it's Super Metroid. Diz, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I think I'm gonna have a guide up here. I'm gonna keep it collapsed, and I'm gonna learn by myself. But I'm probably 2 hours in. I'll pull up the guide just to make sure that I'm not like totally wasting time. You know. What's the best Souls in your opinion? I've only beaten 3 Souls games. I've beaten Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring, and it is Elden Ring by quite a bit. I hate that terminology, by the way. That's one of my least favorite Gen Z words. That's what it is, yeah. Torpachi, that's happened a few times on my stream. I'm not a fan of it. Are you emulating or playing on NSO? We're playing on NSO. I would play it on original hardware, but Connor has the Retro Tink right now. And what's the second game? I'm just a little lost. When I see F, what's that second game? Fates. I don't know what that game is. Straight up, I don't know what it is. I would say FF7OG because that game's rad, and Alex McLongdon can help you out with it. Should I know what that is? I feel bad that I don't know what that is. How many Pokemon have died so far? 0, Snake. We're dialed in right now. We're having a great time. It's an anime game. Yeah, for me, anime's a weird thing right now. Where like I want to watch more anime. I started up an anime the other night that somebody recommended, and I got like I pressed go. I started folding laundry. I pulled out TikTok. I was more invested in TikTok, and I turned it off. And then, chat, I've watched so much Love Island. This season of Love Island sucks, chat. The cast sucks, but I'm here. I'm still watching it. I am 17 episodes deep. I caught up to this gosh darn show, dude. And we're about to get Casa Amor. Connor, you are muted currently on my end.
I have big news.
What's the news?
I'm watching. Guess what show? The Nick show.
Succession?
No.
The Bear?
Yes.
We're back, baby. We're back.
Laura and I watched 2 episodes yesterday. That was her recommendation.
That was her recommendation? Yeah, sure.
Well, no. I mean, that was her. She was like, "Do you want to watch
no.
That's
Connor.
not what I meant.
We all know what you
meant.
We all know what you meant. The second Laura says it, it actually happens. Yeah, new season in a few days. I'm going to be a hermit this weekend. I'm going to only play Death Stranding 2 and watch The Bear. Survivor 50 cast thoughts. I'm happy you asked now that I've actually watched season 48. Season 48 having 3 cast members makes no fucking sense. No sense. It is one of the weakest new era seasons. And I think that they have no reason to have 3 members from there. I'm not even upset that we've got as many new era members as we did. I'm fine with it. They should just have more variety when it came to the choices. Why isn't Jesse on? Why isn't Cody on? Why isn't Shan on? Why isn't just anyone else on? Cassidy should be back. Like, yeah, there's so many other more interesting characters from the new era. With that being said, I think they did a solid job. I'm fine with a lot of it. Shout out Jonathan. Me and Connor got to meet Jonathan from Survivor 42, who's going to be on that cast list. Met him in Florida at a Publix. That was super cool. And then, yeah, I like a lot of the older names that we're getting. People are like, why are we not getting Colby and Jerry for the 4th time? Honestly, I didn't need either of them. So I'm not too upset about it anyways. Yeah, I'm fine with it. If Laura tells him to play Snake Eater, he'll do it. Funny but true. King Dude, he's getting one. He's getting one. The holiday episode is my favorite episode from The Bear. That's probably top 3 for me. I think my favorite episode of TV, and I think I don't know if it's the best. It's close. My favorite episode of TV, and arguably the best, is Forks from The Bear.
Where do I go? Do I go in here or in there? Here, there.
Oh snap! It feels like it's going down. Connor, if Laura said, Connor, you should play Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, would you play it sooner than you currently are? No? Yes?
What? Sorry, I'm reading the chat.
Oh.
What'd you ask me?
If Laura told you to play Metal Gear Solid 3, would you play it sooner than you currently are going to? Because apparently that's the only way you consume media. It's not if I tell you to, but if Laura tells you to.
Sure, yeah.
I hate this game so much. I'm a simple man. My love language is acts of service, chat. It is people caring about me and doing something enough. Oh snap, that's more than 8 tails right there. But yeah. And Connor just won't ever, hang out with me. Connor just doesn't want to kick it with me.
I just don't like you that much.
That's fair. I don't like me that much either.
All right. So am I just going all the way up here, or what's the play? I don't want to do a puzzle. Is there a puzzle that I have to do?
Yes, this mansion has the key to the gym. It's puzzle time, Connor. It's puzzle time, Connor. Are we gonna see the gym tonight? Probably not. Bro, skip the lore drop. Nice.
Don't care. Didn't ask.
See, I get a bunch of crap from Connor for a long time for skipping certain dialogues. Now I'm reading every piece of dialogue. Connor is just skipping things. Oh, how the turntables have turned.
Should I look up the puzzle or no?
I don't think it's as bad as Seafoam. Fair. I mean, I think Connor's biggest like
That's my biggest op.
has been Seafoam. Y'all being space bar warriors with the story. I'm not on the sticks. Okay? I'm just hanging out. Bro looks up a puzzle but won't look up a type chart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Oh, this video is 7 minutes long.
Whoa. Connor, has this stream not flown by though, dude? The fact that it's already 9 o'clock, are you kidding me?
That's true.
Aha, Connor would be so upset with me if I entered his apartment without him knowing. We've captured that a couple times on camera, and it's been great content, but I do think that he'd be pretty upset with me. I was just checking an email, Snake.
Go to the room above where you came up from and take the stairs.
Diz, it's so fascinating for me looking at these Metacritic scores and seeing what people are saying. Like, I'm so curious to see where Connor and I land on it. DS1 spoiler cast and non-spoiler review are going up on Patreon Thursday for bonus pod. I straight up was posting it while Connor and I were doing sound checks earlier, right when Connor got off work, and I think that it's one of my favorite podcasts we've shot, but also it's just a long day. Thoughts on the idea that in a year or two, Co-op 64 might be big enough to get your reviews on Metacritic? We've had a brief conversation about it. We would need to write. You need to send something in to write in and everything. I'm not against it necessarily, but it's just more work in the process. But I wouldn't mind Connor doing a write-up for him and I's average, basically. If I gave a game a 9, he gave it an 8, and we needed to put up a score, or we would go back to lead. There's just so much.
We need to
So many questions with that. Yeah, it would need to be one person's mind. Are you going to play P4 before Revival or just wait for Revival? Wait for Revival.
I will probably play P4. I'll try to. I want to, at least.
The only reason I want to play more Persona games at this point really is because I want to do a podcast with Matt and Connor if he also beats certain Personas. I have no idea, Alec. That is it's just such a non-concern for us right now that I have no idea. Normally, I do like a lot of research on games media stuff, and that's something I could know, but I have no idea. Statue. Click the statue.
I know.
You have all your scores in one place somewhere other than Connor's backlogs? No. But if you are looking for a specific game score, you can most likely go to YouTube or to TikTok and search Cope64 Astrobot. It'll show up. Or Cope64 Echoes of Wisdom. Ever since the channel started, you can just search that and it will show up. Probability on July direct. Metaphor Pokemon Coliseum, Death Stranding, Winter 4-5. How many do you think we getting? I think we get all of those. I do. I think that's a good leak.
I do not.
The most unbelievable part of that is Animal Crossing 2026. I don't think that's the case. But I'm wondering what the big game for 2026 would be then, other than Mario. I think we're getting Mario next year. I do, at this point.
If the rumors are true that game is actually... Electric is weak to water, right? Not the other way around? I always get that confused.
Isn't water weak to electric?
That's what I'm asking.
Water's weak to electric. Yeah. Yeah, Matt. Yeah. I'm the Pokemon guy. Let's get this mic very far away from me real quick.
Should I put them in?
I'm the Pokemon guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think Animal Crossing will be a while. That's why that feels wrong. But I wouldn't be... I just don't know what it would be. Because I think that... when you think about the Switch's life cycle, what was that year 2 game? It was Smash Bros. And we're not going to get Smash Bros. Next year. I think the year 2 game might be your other big dog when it comes to non-Pokemon franchises. And something like... And when I say big dog, I mean like something that sells a shit ton of copies, and that would be Animal Crossing.
When do you think we get a Smash Bros. On this console? At the very end?
Year 4.
You think Kakarot's going to turn around to Smash in 3 years?
Yep.
I can see it.
I think Kirby Air Riders is done.
Yeah, probably.
Don't say that, please. I need Smash. Matt knows this. I eventually want to do this podcast. I don't know how it'd be formatted. Like our favorite video game memories. Like each of us choose 5 memories and rip a podcast on that, or maybe even 3 and go in depth. Like Smash Ultimate, at Matt's place, our good buddy Tori's Switch, unlocking those characters. That might be my number 1. Like I love that moment. It's Final Fantasy VII's opening, and I don't know. If we're getting, I'm gonna get a little emotional saying this. I think my favorite video game memory is playing Kingdom Hearts 2 with Connor last year, though.
Sorry.
That meant a lot to me. That was for the way the channel was going at that point, and like the shift was really, really cool. Connor, you're such a
that reaction was funny.
Like I'm tearing up right here. Connor's just hitting the DJ Khaled air horn on me. Yeah, no, that was like probably my favorite video. Like that was just week in and week out was so good. Thunderstone on Pika, Matt says.
Pika!
You should do a Smash Bros. Ultimate character bracket. That would be fun. That would be a good bracket to do. We don't have a bracket scheduled for a minute. We're like, I'm gonna be honest, Chad. I don't know how we survived last year without 2 podcasts. Like,
I don't know
bonus
either.
pod.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we shoot 3 podcasts a week, and I'm like, sometimes we could use another one.
Right. Like, it's like, oh, you should do more of what we've been playing, which I think I understand that being people's favorite podcasts. People just like talking about video games, like at the actual games or whatever. And you get a bunch of those, like, in that, which is cool. So, like, there's usually a game for everybody within that.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck are we going to do? Like, how are we going to do that? You cannot fit that in.
Where are we at right now with some of this stuff? My body's on the line now.
Is HP up and stuff like that permanent? Definitely a stupid question.
Yeah, I totally know the answer.
Does this open up different doors every single time? Or does it open up... Or what have I done? You open walls by the stairs.
Connor, when was the last time we did a tier list
Doesn't matter.
bracket? What's your guess?
A month and a half ago? Does it matter which one I go down?
And we don't have what's probably the next one will be July 21st. And you might be like, why aren't you getting one done? It's like we have like major podcasts we're doing on the main show between like Donkey Kong Bonanza, Death Stranding 2 review, and then what we've been playing, and then our mid-year check-in. Exciting stuff. I'm excited for the mid-year check-in. But I'm not excited to talk about my fantasy footage team. Yep. Yep, it was launch signups was the last tier list. And we know people love that and want more of that, and like we also need to balance though like what's new and what we want to talk about, which often is like reviewing a major game and stuff like that.
I did the wrong one for sure.
King Dude, it definitely makes us casual gaming conversation. Like those conversations are extremely, extremely casual. You ever play College Football 25 anymore? No, it's not because I don't want to. It's the cadence of the channel. If you ask, you could fill in almost any game, and my answer is gonna be no for that sentence. Like Valorant, I played for the first time in like 4 months today. Fortnite, I played a shit ton of the past couple weeks, but that was for the first time in like 2 years. Like there's no forever games for me anymore. Even like Forza Horizon 5, I haven't played in probably a year at this point, or 7 months or 8 months. You know, like I just don't have any of those.
Nerd. Fucking bought me.
They're calling me a nerd?
No, he just self-destructed.
Yeah.
But I was underground.
Like this year too, we're not reviewing College Football 26 because we have a vacation that's gonna compete for time with that. Where it's like, where the goal is.
I bet you it's not gonna be very different, anyways. So.
Yeah.
Don't poison me.
Hell yeah, pastry things. My guess is you don't play for 12 hours though. My guess is you play for 4.5 hours, because that's how it always goes with trying to game on a flight. I'm kidding. I hope you play a lot.
That's totally fair. That is always what happens. I remember
Nick,
when
you
I
ever
went
played
to. Good.
Sorry, Nick, you ever played the game Answer Emails and Run a Small Business? I like. It's interesting. I do feel much better, and I think that's the yearly cadence of what we do. Is like, hopefully, at the beginning of every year, there's a shit ton of planning. There's a shit ton to actually do, taxes, all that fun stuff, and then after like SGF, there's a lot of planning right now. Like the past couple weeks, we set ourselves up so well. Like I go back to this sentiment all the time, and I'm gonna probably not shut up about it for the rest of the year. I am so proud of the way that Call of 64 handled everything that we just did this past month. Like pre-shooting a shit ton of content, getting everything edited and done in a timely fashion, getting all of our appointments together, and doing absolutely killing SJF coverage. Covering the Switch 2 in a timely fashion. Connor staying up till fucking 4 in the morning to play Mario Kart with me the day one, and then we're playing Mario Kart the next day, and then we're in LA, and then we're going to events, and we're nonstop playing games, and me and Brady are out till 1 a.m. and having a great time, and like doing it over and over again. Coming back, making sure that everyone's doing all the right stuff, getting all the content shot, getting everything edited, uploaded. Like the team fucking delivered in a major way. I'm very, very proud of both Connor and Brady and the way that we got through this. But now the nice part is like this morning for me was like, okay, I got to edit a couple things. And then like I was on the phone a lot today doing some planning stuff. But other than that, like today flew by. I didn't do a lot. Like not a lot got done, but a lot of shit had to be talked about and worked through. So it's interesting. But thankfully there's not as many. What? Hopefully there's not as many fires to put out recently. Connor's just gonna make fun of me if you.
No,
go
no,
ahead.
I got nothing. I'm partial to emeralds, but I'm a casual. Clearly,
I'm not a Pokemon guy.
You gonna play Zaw? Zaw.
I think well, you and I need to sit down and figure out how the fuck we're gonna review some of these games later this year, man.
Right.
Like, it's gonna be insane.
Yeah, it's
Connor
gonna be
and I,
bananas.
this year is interesting. Connor and I have not had to split up on reviews basically at all this year. The only thing that could have happened is I review something just because I have a little bit more time. But like, we haven't had to have the conversation of like, you review this, I review this, as much as last year. There was a ton of separate reviews last year. A lot of stuff on the indie side of the football too. Like, I kind of missed some of the indie side of stuff that we got to play. I feel like I need to play more of that this year. I have Snake. I streamed it last year. Oh shit, my TV's still on after downloading Rematch.
Bam, 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 banana. Is there a hard fight at the end of this, or is he the gym leader that I'm gonna end up fighting? Just key retrieval? Okay.
I remember time when I said I'm enjoying not having the music blaring in my ears.
You're welcome.
Thanks, buddy. I love you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Nick?
When are we going to King's Island?
Dude, I'm down. I'm down. Just not when it's 90
Blizzard.
fucking degrees.
True. So most of it is in the shade.
It's still, you just don't want to, like I remember there would be times early mornings you go to Kings Island and the seats in the, like, would be still hot from sitting on the sun the night before and everything. Or the day, like a couple hours before when the sun's rising.
Secret key. Secret key.
Connor, where are we watching Avatar together? Come on. I remember going to Six Flags in Georgia.
Night, Snake.
I was gonna say Atlanta, but close to it. Good night, Snake. And it's so hot, just too hot.
Too hot. Hot damn.
Hot damn.
All right, I'm gonna. So I should be able to cruise through this, but I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna take the EXP share off of Pikachu, Raichu, so I can get some level on Lapras here. Have fun, Charpachi. Congratulations once again.
Congrats. My childhood best friend got engaged. Do you know that, Connor? Did we talk about that yet today? Sam got engaged. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah,
Sam.
Sam's been on the stream before. Yeah, he got engaged yesterday. Very excited for him. That does mean eventually for whatever wedding party I have to be in and stuff like that, that's going to be some time away from the channel. Just a heads up for probably next year.
Fight!
Connor, I need for the next 40 minutes to sing every single beat.
You're welcome.
Every single, yeah. No, I'm asking for it.
And I'm preemptively saying you're welcome.
King Dude, I would just play Tears of the Kingdom.
No, you should play Breath of the Wild first. For sure. For sure. Serum just played Breath of the Wild and fell in love with it. Why would you not?
Yeah.
You can get both and have a great
fucking better
experience.
game.
No. You're not going to go back to Breath of the Wild.
My question is, are you going to go and do you want to play 260 hours of Zelda this year?
Doesn't need to be this
In all
year.
actuality, it's like 100 hours. Nah, it's like 120 hours. If that's the case in Breath of the Wild, but if you don't think that you're going to play a shit ton of Zelda, and that might not be for you, just play Tears. Who wouldn't want to play that much Zelda? Who? I don't know. How are the pancakes, Senshiro?
Yeah, review them out of 10. Pancakes, bottom tier. I said it. I'll say it again. Trash.
Connor,
No,
what
not
are we
trash.
doing that breakfast food tier list on the co-op pod?
Soon, probably. Now that you mention it.
Let's get out the big whiteboard for that one, dude. Get crazy.
Waffles on top,
Now,
then
French toast.
French toast, then pancake.
Connor, I had a thick piece of French toast the last time I had French toast. It was a few months ago. Just like a really thick piece of French toast. Gosh darn, really good. By the way, the place that Laura works at right now doesn't have French toast
Yeah.
anymore. What the
Anymore?
fuck's up with that?
Oh, it did.
I remember it did. It doesn't
Oh.
anymore. What
Yeah,
the fuck's
they-
up with
they
that,
keep
man?
changing- You tell her.
Yeah,
Make it
I'm
happen.
pissed. I'm fucking pissed. When I go and review a video game, I want to go in there and get some goddamn French toast. That is my favorite thing to get at a breakfast spot. Instead, I'm getting a 2-egg breakfast, dude. Can we talk about like every breakfast spot has the 2-egg breakfast, right? Can we talk about
Elite.
the 2-egg breakfast?
Elite.
Elite. If you're getting a good 2-egg breakfast you can get a 2-egg breakfast from Waffle House and have a good time.
If
But, like,
ain't
if you're
nobody
getting
got me, if ain't nobody got me, the 2-egg breakfast got me,
the
Nick.
2-egg breakfast got me, dude. It's so good. There's do you know about this the breakfast spot in the South Shore and the special thing? We ever do that? You ever do that?
Like,
You know about this? I don't want to say the restaurant, but you know about the restaurant?
In
it's by the
Hull?
water. No. Hingham.
Oh yeah, that place sucks.
You ever do the special from there?
It's not as good as.
Oh, it's great.
There's so many better breakfast places. Mom took me there, and it's like, it's fine.
Oh, it's fine. It is fine. But you go, you ask for the special, and you get like a $6 2-egg breakfast. It's great stuff.
Yeah.
It used to be $5, but you know, they eventually had to go up in price.
It is cheap. I'll give it that.
What?
It is cheap.
Oh, yeah,
I'll give it that. But so is Waffle House. And Waffle House is better. How do you feel about Waffle House? I feel like you and I never talk about this.
Oh, Matt's a big fan of this place. Matt, you get like a really good breakfast from there. There is a breakfast that Matt gets that I've done one time.
Right.
It's great. It's delicious.
It doesn't suck. It's just. Can I say the place that's in Hull?
I mean, sure. Yeah.
It's not Toast. Toast is elite.
Yeah, Toast is a good place. You'll have Waffle House in Ohio? We do.
Yes, yeah.
There's a story where Connor and I had to go, and I had a cross-country meet where the parents, like, I was staying at Sam's place. The parents were on a trip. I was staying at Sam's place. Connor was at a friend's place. We had to wake up really early. I had a cross-country meet I had to go to. And Connor and I had to wake up early, get breakfast, then I had to go to this cross-country meet. So we went to Waffle House. And I ate an all-star breakfast before a cross-country meet. One of the worst decisions I've ever made in my goddamn life. But it was a great time after that cross-country meet, getting that all out of my system.
Perkins and IHOP, dude, that's hell.
Connor, where are we can we get a Monster Hunter Wild stream on the schedule? Like in between this and Jack in there? Get some Mon Hun going, dude.
You can go for it.
Oh, honestly, yeah, I'd be fine with.
I'm not stopping you.
Yeah.
I've only had Perkins like once in my entire life, and it was fine.
Do you think there's a chance that Ghost could be 10 out of 10?
No.
No.
Like literally no chance. Trying to
I
think
think there's a good chance it's a 9.
Well, when was the last open world game that reviewed like that? The Witcher?
Elden Ring.
Okay, yeah. And then BG3 if you count that. Which I guess you technically do, but it's like a bunch of like interconnected areas.
Surprised I haven't seen a Mario Party stream. That's for special occasions. That's Extra Life Co-op Day. I could curate a Mon Hun stream for you. Matt just wants to. You want to know what I'm realizing in this stream? Connor doesn't want to spend time with me. Matt does want to spend some time with me. Means the world, Matt.
I don't think you can make a checkboxy open world game at this point and get a 10. Like you have to do something like Breath of the Wild or Elden Ring. Like you have to do something really interesting with the open world medium. But if you're gonna be like an open world game where you have a bunch of side missions and I'm trying to think.
The side missions just need to be unfucking believable.
Yeah, it would need to be The Witcher 3. Mission. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just tough to do nowadays.
Right.
You also play Peak on Monday stream. It's a great indie co-op game that just came out about climbing a mountain. Super fun.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, I'd be down. Connor and I have had a brief conversation about it. We'll go further when him and I sit down in July and everything and really go over the next 6 months and then obviously 2026 stuff. But like, that Night Rain stream was a blast. Like, in playing something that was super modern and day of and go. Like, the audience had a great time. We had a great time. We do want to explore more of that in the future. It's just hard because also when we only have one group stream, we don't want to stop momentum on the game that we're currently playing.
That's a good point, King.
They gave Rebirth a 10. Yeah. But, dude, Rebirth.
You have to tell like a really damn good story. And I wonder if Yote's story is going to be like top tier. I doubt it. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be great, which is what I would say about.
I'm really nervous that it's going to be as good as Ghost, and for a lot of people, that's a 9 out of 10ish game, right? Like that's awesome.
Kind of what I want.
For me, it's like an 8.5-ish game. I'm not excited for me to have something like, if it's an 8.5, I'm not excited for at the end of the year to have games like Monster Hunter, Split Fiction, Night Rain. Just like I would have like 7 games above it because this is the year of just amazing video games, and if it's not delivering that, then it's gonna be tough.
26 for Little Nightmares 3. Also, how we feel about Little Nightmares 3. I know that it's not the same developer. Are people stoked on it still? I would be.
Yeah,
I feel like I'd be nervous because of that.
I think there's a lot of love for that, anyways. By the way, I haven't beat Tsushima, so I need to beat that before, obviously, I'm able to put a final score on it. But July is the time I wanted to get to it anyway, so I'm not too. I'm not behind the 8 ball on when I thought I was gonna get to it. I'm just like, I know what the next few months are for me, and when it comes, and like you too, Connor. Like we are sort of like booked full. There's not gonna be a lot of time to really dive into the backlog. Me finding 40 hours for Death Stranding, insanity.
Right.
Like that's not gonna happen too often. Connor and I talked a little bit about slowing. Like this year, we will beat less games than we did last year, 100%. It seems at this point.
I don't have a lot of downtime at work either right now. We are
Yeah.
very busy. I've been banging out orders. There's 9 of them on the rack right now.
Damn.
There's a lot.
Yo, what up, Wolfman Man? How's it going? I have to get Death Stranding soon too. I'm looking forward to what's up with DS too. Capcom is going insane next year. What we got? RE4
Onimusha.
or sorry, RE9, not RE4 and Onimusha. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Is there something else that we're missing?
We have a level 47 Arcanine, I think. I have a level 46 Lapras. Level 43 Poliwrath. Am I good to go?
Oh, and Pragmata. Oh yeah, that's wild.
Why am I risk?
The Pragmata previews were
Surf.
so interesting that came out for that one.
Fire type.
Neutral.
Allegedly,
level
Marvel vs.
47 by the time I
Capcom
get
5
to-
now.
Yeah.
I think you're good to go. You have good type coverage. I'm really hyped for Pragmata.
Do you
Connor,
think that
are
I
you
should-
excited for Pragmata?
Try to level
Sorry,
up
I'm sorry.
the Poliwrath in the 3 fights leading up to the level 47 one? Or
Dude,
should
that's
I
not happening on a Resident Evil year.
just let Lapras get to 47? I also only Surf has 15 turns that it can. I think I should be fine. 4. All right, let's smoke this nerd. I get nervous
Let's
every
go,
time.
Connor.
I get nervous every time. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
I
lie.
do too. Do you think y'all will like RE9 or GTA 6 more?
RE9.
RE9. Too easy, Connor. Too easy. I think RE9 is like in my top 5 favorite franchises at this point.
Resident Evil, just in general. He's just at RE9.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Resident Evil, yes. Blue Bomber gets 0 love on this channel sometimes. I mean, I'm not against it, but yeah.
I hope
don't
that
know.
we get another Mega Man game. That'd be awesome.
Man,
I just
yeah.
it's not that we don't love Mega Man. It's the Capcom doesn't love Mega Man. I don't give a fuck about it.
It's Metroid to me. I know that they're well beloved. I know that there's some amazing titles there. If a new one's coming out, I'll go back and I'll play the old one to get some reference point, and then I'll play the new one. But like right now, like
Mega Man 2 cooks.
I'm
That's the only one
I'm trying to
played.
find
And
time
X.
to squeeze in the Outer World 1 this year. Also, squeeze in time to fucking play Hollow Knight. Which, am I gonna download Hollow Knight in the next couple days? Maybe. The hard part is Death Stranding 2, dude. Gosh darn it. Connor, you got this. I believe in you. Surf.
I'm nervous.
Surf curse. Da 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 da. Oh.
Don't kill me.
Nah, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Please, please. Holy shit.
Did we do the crit? Did we just finish him?
No, you gotta heal. You gotta heal.
No.
Yeah. Meaty fire blast. Use a health potion. You're He hits you, right?
No, I should get the first turn still.
Give it to him Mike's way.
Do I heal or do I attack?
Heal. PL Neptune's saying heal, dude. If you... Does Arcane and I know a priority move? I'm too busy laughing at Mike's way. We need a critical. Give me a crit. Give Daddy a crit. Gosh darn it.
Guys, what do I do?
Unless it knows extreme speed, you try. But if he knows it, Connor, just do you have a potion that would heal you fully?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, just don't risk it. Why are we talking about risking it? Send out Magikarp. Just heal. See, everyone, no one wants you to have to grind off stream, Connor. We want you to dial it in. Release the carp. Connor, they want the carp. Bring out the mouse. See? Connor's not satisfied unless someone dies. Golly. Just don't crit.
Do I hit him? Yay! It's just that easy.
Barbecue sauce.
Do I need to heal burn? Or does it just come off automatically?
I would look at it. Just give it a peek. I'm gonna throw this out there, chat. This is a long running joke at this point. I know Connor will never agree to watch Ted Lasso, but I did send a copy of our extra life goals over to the boys a couple weeks ago, and at $1 I had Connor watches all of Ted Lasso, and then Connor did not say no. So I mean, oh goodness, you need to heal it.
Yeah, but it doesn't damage me as I'm walking, right? It's not like poison.
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 Put a poison. Nice, Connor. There we go, dude. Let's get another gym done. Let's stay open until midnight. Let's hang out. I'll be over there, Connor. I will be over there with a couple of Coca-Colas. We can stay up all night playing Pokemon. No, I'm just kidding.
I thought that was Gary for
I'm
a
so
second.
tired.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so tired. Ted Lasso versus Metal Gear Solid 3. He has to do one of them. He will play Metal Gear Solid 3.
Do I go with him? Or do I need to heal first? Sorry, Nick.
The question is, will Connor beat it before Extra Life? Can you explain to me what Extra Life is? 100% Hogomorns. It is a charity stream that we do every single year that is alongside the Children's Miracle Network, where we get to go and help out a local children's hospital. Our hospital is Cincinnati Children's Hospital here in Cincinnati. It's a great cause. It is the one big charity stream that we do every single year. We think that it's something that's just like so easy to get behind and love doing it, and this is where one of those moments where we say, hey, we're gonna go all in. And so it's a 24-hour stream. Your boy stays up all 24. Connor, Brady show up, show out. We do the video game gauntlet. We do a bunch of things, and we look to y'all to go and raise some money for a really great cause. It's going to be, it's normally in August every year. It's one of the 2 24-hour streams that we do every single year. It's probably my favorite thing we do just in general. It is a really cool thing to get to do with y'all. It's been a fun doing it in 2023, fun doing it in 2024. We've raised a lot of money for a really great cause, and it's been great. Will they show Leon at Capcom Showcase? Absolutely not.
I doubt it.
King Dude, I have watched not one, not two, but I think 5 of these Capcom Showcases, and they are all awful.
I don't really have a lot of type differentiation here.
Ah, you're good at this point, right? How far away is the next gym? Is it real close? Can we get it done in the next 23 minutes? Teach Articuno fly. That's a good call. That is the other part. I probably should just react to it, but I think I might be getting dinner on Thursday night.
Is it at night?
I think it's 6 p.m. Eastern, which is wild. Connor should catch some mons so I can name mine. I mean, we do probably have time to catch mons at this point. Is that what we're doing, or is the next one?
I think we're. Let me see where we're at.
Are we getting the Little Nightmares 3 release date tomorrow? And do you think it's this year? Yes,
Wait,
I think it's in November.
Can I just
That's
fly
my
to
call.
Viridian City? No.
Scott, I got 20 minutes left to stream. What's up? Oh, thank you for the ring back. Can I call you back in like 20 minutes? All right, thanks. Peace. Connor, I might get 2 phone calls from the Lucid Bros tonight. Oh my god. What a day. What a day to be alive. Wait, what's tomorrow? There's a Little Nightmares like presents or something. There's some news coming out about it.
It's just a random like presentation to do. I feel like that's just a put the trailer up type of situation.
Well, it would be great to have had it in a summer showcase,
Right.
I think. Like, I think Little Nightmares 3 could have been part of SPF and would have been a nice little headline to have in there, you know?
Yeah, but then it's still with everything else, so.
Yeah, that's true. As we've moved away from SPF season, are you still feeling like shrug the shoulders a little bit with the whole season?
Yep.
That's sort of where I'm at, too.
I don't know how I'm like seemingly alone in this feeling.
I mean, Brady was with you on a lot of it. Like,
Yeah.
I was, for me, okay. Like, I didn't give a good to a showcase other than PlayStation, and they got a good, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it was a good state of play, and it's majorly not saved, but like it was good up until, and then we got an all-time banger. I need people that like are really low on the PlayStation state of play from a month ago. Go back and just watch like a fighting game reaction montage of fighting game creators reacting to that announcement.